your player partner, he's elite off in this thing, you know what I mean? With some good news you could use. We got good news you could use. You know what I mean? We're gonna get on a good topic and a good subject. Let me say welcome to the Trillcast. Let me say that. You know what I mean? Gotta get my little shit together. Yeah, Trevino, what it is, man. Up in this thing early, you know what I mean? Early today. Cause I was checking out a situation while I was trying to pick up my one meal a day. I got me some brown rice, got me some ranchero beans, I got me some Salisbury steak and okra. One sensible meal. Trying to eat clean and eat better to get the 1 meal a day back in order. But while I was at the store checking out at the self-checkout, I couldn't help but notice a younger individual. And he was very disgruntled about something. He was very angry about something. Mr. Maine, what it is. And inside the store, with all the customers, he had disregard for older ladies, different males of different race, backgrounds, and ages, different females of different race, background, or ages. He was so drawn into the conversation he was having that he couldn't recollect and recognize that his volume on his vocals were turned all the way up. He couldn't recognize he was so angry that he was causing a scene. But he was saying the phrase that I've heard too many times. Boy, you know you a hoe. You know you a hoe. You know you a hoe. Now we understand what he's saying. You know, we understand it clearly. He feel he has something to prove. But in a public place, people trying to pick up grocery for the week, dinner for tonight. I don't even say that. Dinner. People trying to pick up dinner for the night. You know what I mean? Whatever they trying to get, supplies for the rest of the week or whatever. People trying to take care of their business in a civilized manner, courteous manner, letting people go in front of them, this and that. But the young man with a female, and she trying to look as if like nothing going on. But he on the phone with whomever. And it's, boy, you know you a hoe. Don't make me. You know what I mean? And I'm getting my little stuff. And I got the urge to want to tell him something, but you know what I mean? He a grown man. He way younger than me, but he a grown man. So when I came out, he was in front of the stove holding his pants. He holding his pants and he got the phone in the other hand and he's still, you know you a hoe. Like he outrageous, like he angry, he antsy. You know what I mean? And all he could tell the other guy on the other end is, you know you a hoe. Like, stop playing. You know you a hoe. When I catch you, when I see you, people walking out and they running unto these vocals. People coming in and they walking up on these vocals. So as I'm walking out, I want to talk to him, but I ain't that damn stupid. So I looked at him, and when I looked at him, I seen that pretty ass green motherfucking soup chat that read, "Long live the legendary Pimp C, Mama West, and Pops. UGK for life. Much love and respect to the entire UGK for life family. Free young pimp, Mr. Maine." That's what I said to him. Now, that ain't what I said to him. When I looked at him, I was just like, that's all I did. I just looked at him. I looked at him like, you know what I mean? Like, man, cut that out. You know what I mean? And he looked at me, and then he started bouncing on his right leg and walking off, holding his pants. Bitch ass nigga. Like, he started performing more, but he was taking the performance. He was being respectful in a way, because he was taking the performance from in front of the door. He started going off to the side, but his volume on his vocals was still loud in the motherfucker. And all I could hear is the phrase, "You know you a hoe." And being from the hood, we've heard that too many times. Being from our culture, we've heard that too many times. So I engaged some of my partners and player partners and, you know what I mean, constituents. And I asked them, what did they think about that? So I'm going to go to the polls of what they thought about that. We got, let's see. Okay. We got a response from Eddie Rabbit, Edgar on the boat. He say, when you know and have to prove that that other person is a hoe, you turning into a hoe. That's one. And then he says, Edgar on the boat say, as the old saying goes, it takes one to know one. So the topic is, while you're trying to prove that this other person is a hoe, what are you becoming? Why are you so hot and heavy that you have to prove this? You know what I mean? What is the incentive for you to display what you perceive of this other individual? Now, I don't know what the other individual was saying on the other line. It must have been some, rah back and forth. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm gonna get you. So he underestimated. Boy, you know you're a hoe. You know what I mean? So on the other end of that phone, I could only imagine who's on the other end of that phone. It's not a Klansman on the other end of that phone. It's not an oppressor on the other end of that phone. It's not a racist individual on the other end of that phone. 9 times out of 10, he's talking to himself. He's talking to a reflection of himself. He's talking to another young brother. And not able to de-escalate at that moment what's going on. So now both of them are putting these energies out there. What you think gonna happen next? When they see each other, you think they're gonna spitbox and lip wrestle like what happens online? Most likely that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to try to engage each other, possibly with weapons. They might fight, but in this day and age, bodies are dropping. These boys ain't fighting. These boys are pressured by some invisible code from the culture that they have to be this hard, masculine, brave, outrageous, risk-taking ass young man. They putting all their energy into something that has no reward. They're propelled to put all their life force into proving that each other are weak and are hoes. Boy, you know you are. I won't even reflect my voice in the tone that he was using, because it'll bust my vocal cords. Whatever he was going through, he was that angry, that irate, that he was wailing. You know what I mean? And I can understand that frustration. Being a young, ignorant individual, a young teen, a young man, we all have been there. Somebody has done something to us that at our mature level at that time, we didn't know how to respond. So normally we responded with violence or the threat of violence. But making it to the other side, being a grown man and looking at these situations and circumstances, none of them was worth any energy. Like the energy we were putting into falling out, assaulting each other, so forth and so on, it really could have been used for something productive. We really could have been building something. We really could have been building better understandings amongst the community and amongst the culture. But instead of us building, we spent time tearing each other down. We spent time busting gashes in each other's foreheads and unfortunately putting each other in pine boxes and putting each other 6 feet deep in the ground to premature graves, to premature deaths. That's what we spent our time doing. So it hurts me and it irks my nerves to see our young brothers in that same cycle. But it's much worse now because for some reason, our youth has been conditioned by TV shows, video games, society to know about the big guns. I'm talking about know the description of them, how to use them. Guns I ain't never seen before. You know what I mean? I be seeing boys waving some shit. I be thinking like, God damn. Where you got that? Where you got that shit from? I ain't never seen no shit like that. Big blowers on them motherfuckers, and hey man, you know what I mean? Sticks with dicks. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Mop sticks, chop sticks. And they make little cute names for these weaponry, for the weaponry. But unfortunately, these weapons are not to be used for any revolution. These weapons are not to be used for any wars. These weapons are only to be used on other little brothers that look just like them, that might be related to them, that might be related to them. You know what I mean? But you looking at your reflection and you have so much hate that you would light flight, that you would disintegrate, dismember, destroy your reflection. But you have to prove that he a hoe. It comes a time in a man's life that it matters not what another individual is. It's not my business what and who you are. But that $3.99 is my business. That $3.99 soup from Taylor Ray is my business. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you are a hoe or a grizzly bear or a pig, whatever you identify as internally, that ain't my business. I'm not a magician. I'm not going to wave a wand and put a spell on you and say, voila, put you on display and say, this nigga a hoe. What is the benefit in that? Ain't none of my street cred that I ever had was as good as that $4.99 soup from the spook who sat by the door. That's $4.99. For real, that's a real $4.99. But ain't none of my street cred could produce that $4.99. I couldn't take none of my street cred that made me feel so proud about to the bank and say, hey, I whooped this nigga. He was older than me. I whooped this nigga in front of everybody. I couldn't say that. They'd probably be like, and should we call the police on him? So my street cred was not good as that $5 that Mr. Maine just souped the nigga. Now, in a different world, in different conditions, where it's predator and prey, it'll benefit you to be equipped, to be able to defend yourself. It'll benefit you to be able to jab something, poke something, break something. You know what I mean? When you're in those type of conditions, when you must defend yourself. See, when you in them type of conditions and that $1.99 from Jesus Trevino come across the scene, you must acknowledge that. We got good soup off in here. So if you're at, I'm going to give you a scenario. You at the gas pump, pumping your gas, minding your business, going handle your business. And somebody approach you and they disgruntled. You may ask them, back up. You know what I mean? Back up. I don't know what you're talking about now. That ain't me. But now you should be ready to look at that $6 from Trill.biz. You should be ready to look at that $6, that $6 soup from Trill.biz. So now you should be ready with your hand in position to defend yourself. You know what I mean? And de-escalate the situation if they don't really want to smoke. But I'm not telling you to be nobody's prey. I'm not telling you to be nobody's victim. Don't let nobody victimize you. But at the same time, don't let nobody pull your strings. Because if people can easily pull your strings and get you out of character, you're a puppet. You're a puppet. You're predictable. Let's go back to the player partners and see what they had to say about it. This is from the King series. Jacko, Jacko says, when you got to prove that such and such is a hoe, you're a dart thrower. You're a dart thrower. And also, you are a persecutor. Like Paul before Damascus Road. That must be some biblical words. Shout out to the King series. Young homie doing this thing on YouTube. So that's what he had to say. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it shouldn't be a must. It shouldn't be a must that you have to go out of your way to prove that that person is a hoe. Why is that so important? Why is that so important? Could anybody in the chat help me with that? I could no longer see that being important. Maybe back in the day I thought that was important. Maybe back in the day I thought that was important. But if anybody in here got any input, let me know why is that important. Let me see. Back up, keep coming. Exactly. Back up. Back up. And it let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 shots if you keep coming. And niggas say you got 11 shots for your motherfucking ass if you keep coming. But somebody tell me, why is it so important? Let's see. Man, I just checked in. I know you're not talking about dude. He albino, bro. Can't stand in the sun too long. Now, if you just checked in, put your ear on it, you know what I mean, and do that there for a little bit. I don't mean no disinfect. But put your ear on it a little bit more. Because in the beginning of the video, I explained exactly what I was talking about. I know you don't mean no disinfect. And as grown men, I don't mean no disinfect. You know what I mean? If I was talking about a certain individual, I'll say his name. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about a scenario. And I'd like to ask again. Just take the scenario for instance. Why is it important that I have to put my life energy into saying you a hoe? And I got to prove that. Why is that important to a person? Why is that important to our youth? Why it couldn't just be a personal opinion? And if you feel he a hoe, cool. Why do you have to prove it? What is so magnetic in his personality, also in your personality, where y'all have to come together like them two ones that created that $2 from Alvin Smith? You know what I mean? Man, you still good. You still good. We still got it going on. We got that $2 suit. So if anybody can chime in and let me know. Let me see. Jesus Trevino, my player partner, he says, it isn't important. It's just a way to direct what we may feel insecure in ourselves onto someone else. One of my player partners, Elmo, said the same thing. And Elmo also said it's peer pressure. Somewhere along the way, his peers has engaged him to feel he must conduct himself a certain way. Or he a hoe. I don't know. I wanted to de-escalate the situation, but that would have been me being a black Karen. I would have been the old Trill ass Karen. Hey young man, calm that nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Pop, 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 pop. Now I done caught all that smoke. I done caught all that smoke. He want to get that nigga on the phone. You know what I mean? I ain't stupid. Let me see. Spook say that's that jailhouse mentality. He like them boys. So Spook say he ready to get him a first class ticket back to jail because he like them boys. So he really is performing and acting a fool so he can get him a ticket back to the jailhouse with them boys. That's what Spook say. Jesus Trevino say it's giving the other person the reaction they want to hear, but we can't give into it. We gotta be the bigger person and just walk away. It ain't worth it. It's really not. I remember peer pressure came from me. I was a very naive kid. Now, it was already a bad situation because in the 5th grade, my teacher loved me so much. She told me that I actually failed the 5th grade. My kids love this story. They remember it. They remember it so near and dear to their hearts. She pulled me to the side and told me I actually failed. You actually should be held back. But I ain't gonna do that to you. Cause I was crocodile tearing and everything. I wanna go 6th grade. Claire and them. If Claire and them leave, Kevin them gonna leave me. Why you gonna leave me back? Nah, we gonna, she really trying to say, you retarded son of a bitch. I'm gonna let your whole ass go, but when you get there, and I lied like a motherfucker. She said, when you get there, you put your nose in them books and take care of your business and make sure you show them you deserve to be there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I went my dumb ass over there to 6th grade and flunked that hoe too. Had to go to summer school. So I'm not even thinking that I'm already in the wrong. Got my mama, sending me to summer school and shit. And I could be working for the summer with my nigga who daddy repair houses and build houses. I'm at dumbass summer school with a bunch of dumbass, drunk, bum-ass, raggedy ass niggas. And I remember it was a group of niggas. The gruesome niggas. It was a group of them gruesome niggas. But them gruesome niggas would be standing over there laughing and dapping each other up and hugging on each other and shit. And that shit looked fun. And I'm standing over there under a tree, plucking bark off the tree and shit, eating leaves and shit, retarded than a motherfucker. Just, But I wanted to fit in. So I told one of them gruesome niggas, man, I hang with y'all. And them niggas say for you to hang with us, it's an initiation. Initiation. I ain't got none of that, my nigga. I just want to be accepted and laugh and kick it like y'all doing. Because on our break, I'm standing under the tree eating pollen. I ain't got no friends over here because everybody dumb and retarded and stupid than a bitch. Everybody, all my friends passing. All my friends, shit, enjoying their summer. And I'm over here with you crazy motherfuckers. So the bitch ass nigga say he gonna put in a good word for me. He gonna tell the rest of them dumb motherfuckers, I wanna be down. So them dumb motherfuckers say, come on. And I went over there like, oh, I'm down? And like, nah, you got to pass initiation. But y'all know the story. Let me see. It's better to take the road less traveled and be in your own lane rather than follow everyone else. Boy, did I learn that. Let me see, man, all you had to do was bring a blunt or something. Nigga, I was 12 years old, nigga. Listen, nigga, I was 12 years old and dumb in the motherfucker. I ain't know what a blunt was. But them niggas told me part of the initiation was to go to the store and steal 2/5 of wine and I'm down. Nigga showed me what the wine looked like, MD 2020. Nigga told me to steal 2 of them motherfuckers. By 4-5 of us went in the store. And everybody stole 2/5 of wine. 2/5 of MD. My first time ever in life stealing wine. Steal a wine, kiss that girl. Nigga, I'm walking. Hey, I'm really walking out that bitch busting myself because I got them hoes. My waist and stomach wasn't there. I got them hoes right there and shit. I'm walking out there, bitch. Bitch probably wanted to kick me in my fucking back, but she probably looking like this slow son of a bitch. I better just let this motherfucker take that funk ass wine and get his bitch ass. So I get up the motherfucking road with these gruesome ass hoe ass niggas and shit. And I pull out my motherfucking wines like voila, nigga. Now I think I got a grape. I think I got a grape and a orange jubilee. I fucking got a grape and an orange jubilee. And now them hoes, listen, them hoes was cold when I first got them hoes. Hey, but them hoes was time sensitive. Any nigga know who drank that MD, boy. Them hoes time sensitive. So everybody started pulling out their MD. Now I'm thinking like, I'm happy in the bitch. I start hugging on them nigga push me and shit. I'm like, yeah. So, I'm in. Nigga say, nah, nigga, you ain't in just yet. Nigga say you gotta drink a whole one of them and half of another. I said, I gotta drink a whole one of them and half of another? They say, yeah, then you in. I say, shit, that ain't nothing. And one of them niggas looked at me and started spanking that hoe. I'm like, what he doing? That nigga cracked that bitch. And that nigga hand me that grape one. That nigga say, go ahead. Now, one of my enemies, a nigga had jumped on me during the school year. Him and the whole school just jumped on me on some real nigga shit. Whole motherfucking first period lunch jumped on my motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? And that nigga was the one who cranked it off. He was taking up for another nigga. I ain't know he ain't like me. All I knew was I got into it with the other nigga. But when I went outside to fight the other nigga, that nigga moved that nigga out the way and start taking his rings off. I remember that day like it was yesterday. That nigga had on some gray cuff boots. If that nigga ever see this here and I say them gray boots and he start taking his rings off, he gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. That nigga had on some motherfucking Uggs. That nigga had on some gray motherfucking boots and shit. Nigga start taking his ring. I'm glad he took them rings off and shit. But he moved that nigga out the way and them niggas jumped on me. Girls, boys, cats, dogs, nerds, gangsters, bitches, punks, gruesome nigga. Nigga, the whole motherfucking first period lunch jumped on my motherfucking ass. But that's another story. So, let me see. That's what they want to do. So look. So I'm out there. I'm about to hit the wine. They didn't crack that hoe. And I'm like this. I'm about to kiss that hoe and see what it do. And I look to the side. He had big eyes. And he's standing right there. He like, don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm thinking like, you jumped on me with the whole fucking first period lunch. You ain't telling me nothing good. Nigga, fuck you. And I start drinking that hoe. That bitch was cold. That bitch tastes good. I like it. Taste like grape Kool-Aid with a little bite. So I start rushing that hoe. I got motherfucking wine falling all down my motherfucking mouth and shit falling all on my shirt. I'm down with these niggas. I'm one of the gruesome niggas. And I kill that hoe. And I start coming alive. Yeah, nigga, I'm down. And niggas like, nah, you still gotta drink that other half of one. I yanked it out that nigga hand. Get that bitch here. I'm turning into a ghoul, nigga. Nigga, I'm turning into a full-blown motherfucking ghoul, nigga. I done went from being a 12-year-old boy turning into a whole motherfucking monster. I drank a whole 6-pack of Monster Energy drinks. So them niggas hand me that orange one, my nigga. Them niggas hand me that orange one. And when I was reading it, that hoe say, Jubilee. That motherfucker said, Jubilee. I say, oh shit, this must be a party. I say, this son of a bitch right here must be a whole party. And oh, look at Jubilee. Look at motherfucking Jubilee, boy. Look at motherfucking Jubilee. Yeah, that 9.99 got me Jubilee. Yeah, for real, Taylor Ray. That's that motherfucking Jubilee. So look, I drank half of that bitch. I'm talking about ASAP. Them niggas really got to jack the bottle out of my hand because I'm thugging it and loving it. And the nigga like, nigga, goddamn, nigga, say something for the rest, nigga, that's enough. Then them niggas spin me around in a circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Them niggas threw my ass in the circle. Lil Ronnie, what up? Yeah, them niggas spin me around and shit. And by the time I spent around, I see my motherfucking enemy. And that nigga head doubling up and tripling up. And that nigga say, I told you not to do that shit. And that shit start echoing in my ear. I told you not to do that shit. I told you. And I'm like, fuck you, boy. Can't tell me a motherfucking thing. I'm down, nigga. I'm down with the gruesome 5. So before you knew it, the gruesome 5 started looking at me strange. And they start like disappearing on a nigga. Going back to class and shit. So I'm like, goddamn, so we gonna hang out? I said, well, fuck it. I might as well go back to class. And so I went into class and shit. I walked in that bitch looking like Jack Nicholson off The Shining, nigga. I walked in that bitch looking like this. And the teacher was like, okay, take her. Teacher was like, God damn. The teacher started throwing holy water and all kind of shit on herself. And I say, I don't feel good. I'm gonna put my head down. She said, go ahead, darling. Boom, nigga, my motherfucking head just hit the desk. I don't know how long I was napping. But all I know, when I raised up from that motherfucking nap, I was not the same, sir. I was not the same. When I arose from that motherfucking nap, nigga, it was like Night of the Living Dead in that bitch. Nigga, I rose up and said, bitch! Boy, that motherfucking teacher say, oh my God, she trying to, that bitch was trying to write a motherfucking referral or whatever. That bitch was cutting through the goddamn paper. Nigga, that bitch handed me some shreds or some shit. That bitch say, take this shit and get out of here. Nigga, before I left, I turned around and look at the class and say, oh, you motherfucking niggas is some hoes. I'll beat the fuck out of all you motherfuckers. Baby. Who you sending me at again? To the office. Bitch, fuck the principal. Nigga, the bitch was already tore up. Nigga, I took that bitch and tore the rest of that motherfucker up and threw that bitch at that hoe. And nigga, that's when the goddamn party started. That motherfucking grape MD and Jubilee jumped on me, man. And man, all I can tell you is, nigga, I almost died. I almost got killed multiple times. And then my mama killed me. I'm really dead sitting right here. Because once I got home and my mama knew what happened and found out, she woke me up out of my sleep. Because my brother didn't know all the shit I did. He put me in a cold tub of water and was slapping me and waking me up and slapping me and waking me up and shit. Bathing a nigga in a cold tub of water. And I'm in there be like, I fucked it up, huh? And my brother like, boy, if mama find out, she gonna kill your motherfucker. And I'm like, shit, baby. You nothing but a motherfucking whipper. We always get them. So boom, he put me in the bed and shit. I sleep like a motherfucking baby. I sleep like a motherfucking toddler. But in my dream, I hear boom, 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 boom. Hey, Virginia! I said, God damn, this must be a bad dream. Get your ass up, some bitch. I heard you done been all up and down the neighborhood cussing people out. That's a whole nother story. Man, listen, I walked in one lady house. On the way, walked from school. Whoever them hoe ass nigga that walked me from school know they wrong. I was so out of my mind drunk. I asked one of my partners, where my house at? It was daylight. He said, your house right here. I went, opened that lady door and walked in that lady house. Lady was in there sweeping. Man, that lady took that motherfucking broom and bust me all upside my motherfucking head. Ow! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! And I'm like, mama, bitch busted me in my shit. Bow! Bow! Get your bitch ass out. And I come out there, motherfucker, I don't feel a thing. Nigga, that ain't my house. Show me my house is. Nigga walk me to another house. This your house. I go in there, it's my homeboy house with his sister with her big red sandy ass. She was older than us. I'm in there playing grab ass with her and shit. Come on, baby. Let me kiss your titty. That bitch putting them beans on my motherfucking ass. Bam! 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 And Mike Tyson punch out drunk in that motherfucker. Just let me feel your ass, baby. They in there fucking my bitch ass up, you know what I mean? But long story short, nigga, I went through the whole neighborhood, disinfecting everybody, cussing people out. I'm gonna tell you this part. I disinfect like some real gangster shit. I ain't gonna say no name, but I'm gonna tell you this. My partner daddy, R.I.P. That boy used to be moving that weight. That boy used to be moving that weight. And I stormed in that man's house while he got a bunch of packs on the motherfucking bed to my, boy, you ain't nothing but a drug dealer. Give me some money, baby. And that nigga was so real. That nigga called his little stepson name and say, get your motherfucking friend. He drunk. And I ain't drunk, nigga. Nigga, fuck you. How much it is right? You know what I mean? Like I'm man, I swear to God, I'm out there bad, my nigga. I'm out there raggedy than a bitch. He wasn't even really mad at me when I sobered up. He just like, you know, he was a real nigga, man. R.I.P. to that nigga, man. That nigga, man, look, the hood know that nigga was a real nigga, man. The hood know that nigga there was on some And nigga was on some BMF shit, just put it like that. But yeah, so I disinfect him. Then I went and disinfect some niggas that got like 13, 14 brothers that could have demolished my ass, but they were just passing by me, plucking me upside my head, pushing me in my head, laughing, boy, go home. You know what I mean? Your mama gonna beat your ass. But on my way home, I stopped by these other people's house, and I'm dead wrong for this. I'm dead wrong for this. Them people was known to be musty, funky. But them people ain't have no water. People ain't have no light sometimes. But I'm a kid, I don't know. But the whole hood calling people funky. We were wrong for that. What we should have did was came together and gave them people something to bless their game. But instead of us doing that, we all po. We gonna think we better than them and talk down on them. But as a kid, you don't think like that and you don't know that. I stood in front of them people's house in the street, called their name, and told them all, y'all some musty motherfuckers. I thought maybe the girls smell better than the boys, but the boys and them motherfuckers, all y'all smell like dog. And your daddy, that nigga smell like motor oil, mini bike smoke. That nigga smell like motorcycle smoke, burnt plat. Boy, that nigga fucking in the soul of a bitch. And them people all came outside looking like the Waltons, standing in the line. The man, the woman with an apron on, two little girls, two little boys, and another one. I don't know what it was. It was small though. And they all was just looking at me. And I'm out there pointing, you a funky motherfucker. Boy, your sister stank too. And your daddy, that nigga up. Somebody came, put their arm around me. I don't remember who it was. But they put their arm around my neck. Come on. And they walked me home. Opened up my mama gate, pushed me in the gate, closed the gate, then they left. But back to hearing that stumping on the stairs and that lady calling my name, it was my mama. And she woke me up out of my sleep and beat me with two different objects. She beat me with a stenching cord. That's an electrical stenching cord that you plug in the wall. That wasn't good enough. So she went and got that blue rope. And she beat me with that motherfucking blue rope until I had goddamn whelps and blood clot and everything. But I was so motherfucking drunk and fucked up, I took that beating with a minimal tears dropping out my eyes. And that's when that woman broke down and said, I don't know what to do. You already almost failed the 5th grade. You in summer school trying to pass the 6th grade. And now you getting drunk. But I'm peer pressure just wanting to fit in. She said, I don't know what to do. I'm going to see if your daddy will take you. He ain't really fuck with me. So I couldn't go to the west. I couldn't go to the west side. I should have been at, well, if I could have went to that west side, I would have been raw than a bitch. But my brother had recently got married and shit. Beautiful wife. And he had a little boy. And he was starting his journey. They bought a house. They had a couple cars. And it was a nice house. And she sent me to live with him. But he never put down the house rules. So he was going to work. He was doing his thing, you know what I mean? Him and his young wife and shit. And I just remember she baked cookies. She baked cookies, man. She put a whole sheet of cookies off in that hoe. And baked them hoes and just put them hoes on the motherfucking table. And I eat about 80% of them motherfuckers. Huh? Shit, ain't nobody else here. Shit. My brother at work. She gone. The cookies just on the table. I'm there by myself. I ain't know. Shit. Walk past mother table. Cookie monster in that hole. Walk past the table, grab 2, 3 of them. They come back to my, where all them cookies went? I ate the motherfuckers. So I begin to realize that they eyes box started becoming a little empty with me being around that motherfucker. And after a little while, that nigga told my mama, get his motherfucker away or something. Fuck that shit. Hey, he say, I don't know what you gonna do with it. He said, I don't know what you gonna do with it, but you got to get it out my motherfucking house. That nigga eat me out of house and motherfucking home. I said, you put me out? Eating that nigga cookies. You put me out, huh? Man, you got to go. Over some motherfucking cookies, big bro. Over some motherfucking cookies, big bro. I'll go, big bro. I'll go steal you some more cookies. Big bro, I'll go steal you 2/5 of wine and some more motherfucking cookies. Just don't put a nigga out. I ain't got nowhere to go. Can you imagine being 12 years old and ain't got nowhere to go? That shit bring tears to my eyes. Can you imagine being 12 years old and ain't got nowhere to go? Now that $4.99 gonna do something for me. I don't have to steal the wine. I can go buy me one. I can go buy me one. You know what I mean? I can go buy me one with that $4.99 from Scott Eric. I ain't gotta steal no wine now. So look, my brother, man, that shit got tears in my eyes, man. My brother called my mama and the nigga, hey, look, nigga packed me up raggedy in the bitch. Nigga packed me up raggedy in the bitch. That nigga put me out worse than them hoes be putting them niggas out with them garbage bags. That nigga put all my shit in a sheet. That nigga ain't even fold my shit. That nigga, boom. Nigga dumped all my shit in the old white sheet and tied that hoe up and put that bitch on my arm, on my motherfucking back, and told me go on the porch. I say, God damn. Nigga, I'm waiting out on the porch like, shit, what? I guess my mama was thinking about it because she sure took a long ass time before she came. And when she came, she told her nigga, you get drunk like that again, son of a bitch, I'm gonna send your ass to the reform school, the boys home, something, shit. I came home and shit. Everything was good. Then when I turned 13, it was all bad. That little taste, I was hooked. I got that little taste. I was out of there. Them boys peer pressured me. I wanted to fit in. And I started drinking ever since then. At the age of 13, I started doing way more than niggas done before in their entire motherfucking life. You gotta imagine, if my little brother caught that time at 15, 16, and he speak about, you know what I'm saying, fucking hoes driving cars, like we was advanced on some mature dumb shit, but academically, academia, niggas ain't had nothing. But streets and survival, brutality, violence, hustling, niggas was students of the game. But I say all that to say this. There's a cultural, invisible expectation out of our youth for them to fit in, to do stupid shit. We put that weight on their shoulders. We expect them to carry that weight to make us look at them in what light? What credit are we giving them? What rite of passage are we actually giving them when we have the expectations that they should dominate other young black males? that they should stand over the dead bodies of other young black males. What did he earn besides a staggering penitentiary sentence? Somebody help me with that. Damn, you had a hard life at 12. Nah, man, that's normal, man. That's normal. Let me see. Yeah, Spook. I told you before you was a truck driver, man. That nigga wrong for that shit. We gotta teach God and let him go in the blind instead of letting him go in the blind. This nigga say all the while he was a truck driver. That nigga know he wrong. God damn. That nigga say all that road, that whole road you was, that whole windy road, nigga was leading you to be in a truck driver. That nigga that wrong than a motherfucker, man. But yeah, man, we got to talk to them brothers, man. At that situation that I was, coming across, it was too heated for me to engage that young man. I ain't had the life. I ain't had the life force or the energy to engage that young man. But I did let him know, hey, and before that, yesterday, I de-escalated a Karen. And Spook gonna be able to relate to this. A lot of y'all gonna be able to relate to this. She was getting fuel, right? She was getting gas. She was older. She pulled off and the host, you know what I'm saying, damn near get yanked off the pump. But it didn't. You know what I mean? Just a mistake. Simple little accident. She get out the car and she just, oh my God, I just have so much on my mind. So much on my mind. I said, boy, you could have been Meryl Streep. And I pull up on her. And I say, ma'am, you all right? No big deal. I do it all the time. Just hang up the pump and slow down. Know I'm talking about. Slow down. Know I'm talking about. She say, thank you, sir. Thank you. I just have so much on my mind. So much on my mind. I burnt off. I said, this bitch crazy than the motherfucker. I said, nigga, fuck away from me. Hopefully she started talking about nigga trying some bullshit. No. On some real nigga shit, man. It was an older lady. I couldn't see color. You know what I mean? Couldn't see color. I just had to let her know. It's some regular shit. Niggas who drive big trucks. That nigga Spook who drive that big truck, that nigga done yanked the whole motherfucking gas pump off the goddamn ground before. That nigga done yanked the whole motherfucking, that nigga done yanked both of them hoes out. Let me see. Oh my God, I ran out of meth. Hey, nigga, hey, look, the other day, I seen a nigga do that shit. I seen a nigga do that shit. That nigga yanked that motherfucker out, nigga, and goddamn Diesel went to shooting everywhere. That nigga yanked that motherfucker out, nigga, and nigga Diesel started spraying like motherfucking with that sprinkler system. Nigga, that motherfucking Diesel was shooting, man. That nigga dirted up the whole fucking. That nigga waste the whole tanker worth of motherfucking diesel, nigga. That nigga the reason the price of diesel went up, but lately that shit done went back down. That shit done went back down lately. Shit, I saw that shit came from $3.39 back down to $3.23. Praise God. Amen. Amen. Yeah, that shit done went back down. Let me see. At least she didn't drive away with the gas pump still hanging in the car. Yeah. I seen another dude. He did that shit. That nigga yanked the whole goddamn host up out that bitch and pulled off the parking lot. Pulled off the parking lot. Now, I did that shit the other day. But while I was doing it, I always creep slow out the damn fuel aisle because people be walking by. I always creep slow. So as I was creeping, truck drivers, I'm not a truck driver, but truck drivers, they're keen sensed. Them niggas hear shit. Them niggas hear anything. Them niggas hear shit in the dashboard. Them niggas hear shit under the hood. Them niggas hear shit in the cab. Them niggas hear, hey nigga, a truck driver got some motherfucking ultra sensitive hearing, nigga. And feeling. Nigga got spider senses. Yeah. When you become a truck driver, nigga, you gonna have spider senses, nigga. You know what I mean? Your reflex is gonna be a motherfucker. Ask a nigga in my line. Nigga gonna have that sixth sense. Spook, tell them niggas. Nigga gonna have that sixth sense, man. So as I'm creeping out the damn aisle, nigga, my motherfucking spider senses started tingling. And I heard metal to metal. I said, they goddamn host in it. And before I got too far to yank that bitch all the way out that motherfucker, nigga, I had that goddamn host extended like a hoe. I carefully put that bitch back in reverse. Back that hoe up. Prayed a little bit. God, hey, don't let me be out here slipping like that, God. God, keep me alert and aware. You did. Keep me safe and keep others safe from me, God. In Jesus' name. Amen. And I got out and I put that hose back up and I closed my tank. And I went on about my day. Safe that entire day. You know what I mean? And as a hustler / entrepreneur truck owner, that's a blessing. Every time we go park them trucks, at the end of the day, it's a blessing. Any individual that own a motherfucking truck can tell you, every time they go and park that truck, you better count your blessings, S.C. Oh, yeah. Who is that? Let me see. My grandpa was just telling me a short story today about how somebody got my grandpa 18-wheeler. In 1 second, my grandma had his gun to the robber's stomach and let him go. He took off running. Amen. Amen, Grandma. Grandma, amen. I'm glad they had their shit. You know what I mean? Niggas be on that bullshit. My grandpa passed away in 2013. R.I.P. to Grandpa, man. Papa and them was on their shit. Salute to Papa and them. They was on their shit. Nigga, I was in where I was. Oh man, I think I was in Arkansas somewhere. This was when I first started. And I was on a fucking truck lot. Just in a strange area. Dark than a bitch. I'm tired than a hoe. Snyder was getting it out of my ass, boy. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Snyder was working a nigga like a dog. Well, I was delicate. They probably wasn't even working a nigga that hard, but I was so fucking delicate. I thought they was on my fucking ass, boy. So look out though. I'm in that motherfucker. Finally fell asleep. I'm knocked out, man. Boy, I'm feeling good. Snoring like a motherfucker. Nigga, I dream niggas yanking on my door. Niggas beating on my truck, yanking on my door. All I got in that bitch is a knife. And I just said it loud. Say, bitch ass nigga, get Get the fuck away from my truck, nigga. Trembling like a hoe. Bitch ass nigga out there gonna kill a nigga. I mean that bitch, nigga, my motherfucking teeth trying to get a nigga. And I looked out my little old bedroom window and shit. About 3-4 niggas just, I say, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers actually out here on that bullshit. So man, y'all listen, man, y'all be careful, man. Nigga, let me tell y'all something. Truck drivers, poor and broke, nigga. You rob truck driver, nigga, you practicing, nigga. Truck drivers ain't got no motherfucking money, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? What you think what the fuck you think what you was gonna get? Fucking pack of noodles or some shit? Fucking potted meat? Or a motherfucking jar of piss? Hey, them niggas got something for your ass and then they got a jug of piss. Nigga got a jug of piss in that motherfucker. Yeah, ain't got no money in there, nigga. Bitch ass nigga better go get y'all a load or something. Oh, ass nigga better go get a load, my nigga. I wanna try to rob a motherfucking nigga cause he in a truck. That's some crazy shit. Hey man, y'all talk to each other right quick. I gotta go piss. My nigga. Yeah, I ain't getting off, nigga. I'll be back, nigga. Yeah. Nigga jamming like a motherfucker. Nigga jamming like a motherfucker. Nigga jamming like a motherfucker. Let me see who this is hitting me up. Oh yeah. I gotta get the Turo car back. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that hoe right back out there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it right back out there in them streets like a good hoe.
Never too late to stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. It ain't never too late to stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. It ain't never too late to stop being a bitch. Stop
TSA.
being a bitch. It ain't never too late to stop it.
Yeah, that's a TSA from the pimp. But yeah, man, I hope and pray that young brothers can arrive at some kind of understanding and quit annihilating each other over absolutely nothing. Now, I don't know what them boys was beefing and plexing over, but it's just, it can't be that hot and heated. Let me see. I saw you earlier with that funny money. Man, hold up. I was trying to buy me something. Nigga, we got stacks of this shit. Nah, that's my baby Halloween. That part of my baby Halloween costume. You know what I mean? That motion picture money. But that goddamn vinegar smell bad than a hoe. That bitch smell like piss and vomit. Oh shit. It smell like piss and vomit. And it tastes like shit. Hey, it smell like piss. It smell like piss and vomit, and it tastes like shit. Yeah. Now, them hoes look. That's a shame. That's a shame that they make that shit. Cause think of that shit back in the day, right? Think of that shit back in the day. Now, if you back in the day, yeah, for real, who that is? Buddy Bucks. Nah, no, this is it. The bag say, yeah, long live the pimp. I had my garlic early, nigga. You late, nigga. I ate 2 cloves of garlic, nigga. I had 2 cloves of garlic. I ate that garlic yesterday, nigga. That bitch damn near exploded my stomach. That bitch, hey, I ate that bitch on the empty stomach, nigga. That shit damn near killed me. But yeah. And I was finna say something, man. Y'all nigga, man, come on, man. What the fuck I was finna say? Nigga, see now, this motherfucker. Nah. Come on, I was talking about the apple cider vinegar. I drank that. Now I was finna say something. Jesus Trevino. Snap me back. Run me back. Hey, somebody bring me back. I'ma cash app you right now. Shit, fuck that. What I was finna say? I'ma cash app you right now. Cause I ain't got the answers. Nigga, I was finna say something. Let me see. You was talking about 2-row. I ain't finished that. Let me see. You were saying you was going to the casino. No, nigga. That nigga that be at the casino more than me, man. Let me see. Halloween costume, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jesus Trevino, put your cash app up. Jesus Trevino, put your cash app up. Put your cash app up right now. Let me see. No, I got it. But put it up anyway. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So check it out. Thanks a lot, Mr. Trevino. Back in the day, right? They had this money. It may have been Monopoly money. I don't remember. But it used to be a bill. But if you fold it, it looked like real money. But if you open it up to make the whole bill, half of that bitch was the bill. And then the other half was white. You know what I mean? Half. Let me see. Spend some of that 2-row money in Lake Charles. See, that 2-row. I ain't spending them 2-rows. But look, so back in the day, I don't know what game it was, but it was some game that came with that type of money. Half of it looked like real money, and the other half of it was white. But if you fold it, it looked like you got real money. So we out in the streets doing our business, boom, 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 whatever. And at the end of the night, my people counting their little bread, and then they start going crazy. I'm like, nigga, what wrong with you? Nigga say, nigga done got me, dog. Nigga done got me. And I looked. That nigga had some funny money, man. That nigga had some half-breed money. That nigga had some hybrid money, nigga. Nigga had some game money. Nigga done took him out the game with a whole nigga done got them some to smoke. Nigga done got them some good smoke. Good smoke. And they ain't had no real money. So think about it. That motion picture money that you see right now. Boy, the streets will be fucked up if that shit came when the Trill era was happening. The streets would be terrible because in the dim light, man, that shit look real in the motherfucker. Next to another $100 bill, man, that shit look real in the motherfucker. But them dope fiends would have been out there. Them dope fiends would have been out there surplus highing on a nigga. Them dope fiends would have been out there getting it, my nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga, it would have been a beautiful time. Hey, I hate to say this. It would have been a beautiful time to be a dope fiend. Nigga order a fresh stack of that. Nigga order a fresh stack of that motherfucking motion picture money off Amazon and hit the hood like hey, he probably wind up stinking shortly after, but goddamn, that nigga gonna ball, hey, that nigga gonna ball out around that motherfucker. Know what I mean? That nigga gonna ball out around that motherfucker. But yeah, man, I wanted to put my little tax in and tell y'all boys about that deal. I wanted to tell y'all boys about that tip, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go kick back, man, you know what I'm saying? Go find me something, you know what I mean? Let me see, Spook, cash out me already. Spook, what's your cash out? What's your cash out, Spook? What's your cash out? Shit. Fuck you trying to buy? Hell you mean? He ain't gonna give me his cash out. He ain't gonna give me his cash out. I already know. I got Trill niggas in here, man. They want to pay it forward, man. They know the grind that a nigga put down. You know what I mean? And they funkin' with a nigga, man. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that from top to bottom. And life is very different now. You know what I mean? Now I already know how you get down, but you know I would have did that for you. They got names that's been coming through here, you know what I mean? I know what's up. You know what I mean? But look out, man. It's always a pleasure to come rock with y'all and fuck with y'all, man. Oh, Jesus, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who come in here with the good Trill, good energy, man. You know, it's good energy. All we do is cut up and have a good time and educate ourselves. We don't be in here tripping, you know what I mean? We might get a troll in here, you know what I mean, ever so often and shit, but we know what to do with them. You know, we know what to do with them, Mr. Main. Yeah, man, for real, already. Much love and respect. And that's how Mr. Main always greet me. Like, yeah, for sure. Look, Mr. Main for years has always greeted me with that phrase, man. Much love and respect. Man, when you put that type of combination out in the universe, man, you can't do nothing but come back, you know what I mean, with much love and respect back. So we know what it's hitting for. Yeah. You know, sometimes trolls need to come in here for a second, man, and let us convert them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah. Sometimes trolls need to come on in here and let us convert them. You know what I'm saying? They might come in here one way, man, but they might leave another. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy's so good, man. Unless they just corrupt from their tailbone to their ankle bone, and we ain't gonna be able to help them. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be able to help them. We can give them a little of that good energy. We can give them a little of that good energy, you know what I mean, man? Say, man, that's what people be needing sometimes, man. Sometimes people just need a little love, man. Sometimes people just need a little love, man. They just need to feel accepted. Look what I had to go through, man. I just needed a little love, man. I just needed a little. I just wanted to be accepted, man. I was 12 years old. See, the thing is, though, my 12-year-old boy know better. My 12-year-old boy know better. I'm not saying he ain't gonna fuck up, but I took care of my business. You see, sometimes we abandon and abort our missions. There was no way in hell I should have been able to be led astray like that. There was no way in hell I should have been wanting to be a part of the gruesome team. You know what I mean? No way in hell. Yeah, we got to give them the game. Cooling that work, ready to get out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Already, man. Already. I can't help. I got that fire. You got that fire in your eyes. Man, I got to hear fire right quick. Let me hear my fire right quick. Let me hear that fire right quick. But yeah, man, so at 12 years old, man, ain't no little boy should be out there wanting to fit in with some fuck niggas. We failing as a society if our little 12-year-old boys want to go fit in with some fuck niggas. You know what I mean? That ain't what's up. That ain't what's up. What Bun say about that verse? He said, hold on. That's what he say. That's what he say. Nah, I'm gonna tell you what he said. Always. Yeah, you got the fire in your eye. Yeah, I think I like hanging out with my people, right? He's a love this song. This song means so much to me. Let's go. In a situation, there goes inflation, and the devil keep on tempting me and testing my patience. Lost the best friend I had, then I lost my girl. Both not coming back, and one left the world. Ernest Ray, his life was hard. Was my older blood brother died in my mama arms. I wish he knew how much we loved him. And these niggas trying to block like my agenda is wrong. I just been through some shit, now it's time to get it on. And my tree alive, homie, R.I.P. Pimp C. Man, I still can't believe that we lost my G. I hit a solid brick wall without a chisel or a hammer, and my nigga cartel then went back to the slammer. Man, that song for everybody, man. Cause we all done been through something, man. We all going through something, and we all done been through something. You know what I mean? That's my story. But everybody got a story. And that story is about triumph. That story is about persevering. You know what I mean? Standing down through it all and rising to the occasion. You know what I mean? And still here. That's what that song represents, man. Triumph. You know what I mean? Yeah. Perseverance. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see what's up. Long live a pimp. Know I'm talking about. Easy. Can you ship Trillgear products to P.O. boxes? Some companies refuse to. Man, I ship this motherfucker to the corner store. Yeah, I ship this shit anywhere. Man, I ship this shit, man. Shit, I just shipped. Yesterday morning, I shipped, man. I ship. Ship, baby, ship. My nigga Dara, what it is, man. I'm feeling this cut. Man, that's my shit, man. And look at that artwork. Look at that artwork, my nigga. That shit is, yeah, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Determination, perseverance. You know what I mean? Listen, when I was writing that shit, I put affirmations. Listen, I put affirmations in that song, nigga. That song is a spell. I put the 3 D's in that beat.
To succeed, I done passed that test. And my nigga daddy gone, please let him rest. I was bickering over crumbs, I done found that truck. In other words, I stayed down, that's how I came up. I got a foot in the door, I know it took me a while. I've been doing this music thing since I was a little child. I had love for it then, I hope to find it again. Sick and tired of snake niggas trying to fake like friends. She wanna have my kids, he wanna split my wig. But I'm built for this shit, yeah, the shit's I'm with. I got a lot of obligations, I got mouths to feed. Don't need another grown nigga trying to count my G's. Pocket watching motherfuckers better get they own. If they knew like I do, they would leave me alone. I don't know that they wrong, but I'm way too strong. I hear this voice up in my head telling me flame on.
I put the 3 D's in that hook, man. Determination, dedication, and desire. I put the 3 D's in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I did that on purpose. So every time I listen to it, I put myself under a spell. Every time you listen to it, it puts you under a spell. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. You tell a nigga don't, they normally do. Nah, but that's what it's hitting for, man. That's what I put in that song. You know what I mean? I put that in there on purpose. Hey, I gotta play this one joint, my nigga. Hey, my nigga Darren here. I gotta play this motherfucker. I could not. Let me see. You putting witchcraft in your songs, nigga. Words are witchcraft. Words are spells, sir. Know what I mean? I don't know if you knew that. Words are spells. That's why they say the power of life and death is in the tongue. That's why they say speak life. You create your world by the words you think and speak. So yes, sir, there's witchcraft in these songs. Did Pimp teach me that? No, sir. Me and Pimp about the same age. He taught me a lot about music and different things, but Hard Knock Life taught me a lot. Hard Knock Life taught me a lot, my nigga. I always wanted to put this together. Shout out to Daryl, but the thing is, I had to go through something to put this shit together. Listen to what I'm saying.
Hoe ass a bitch, mama ain't had no cash. Cops turned Carl Lewis and broke out in the dash. Raised in the hood, 20-pound duvet rice. White bones, red beans, nigga check that price. My school clothes embarrassed me, they used to laugh at a G. I used to wonder every day, is this the way it's gonna be? My baby brother never cared at a young ass age. Every motherfucking day, he was locked in the cage. Our ass teachers told me I wouldn't amount to shit. I looked at the old bitch and told to suck my dick. Dress bumming, not content, been without that money. Started beeping out the grams and when it made me some dummies. Once I had 50 bucks, I copped me a slab. 200 on that bitch, then I came right back. Dropped out in the night, I was gone for pint. Enough crack in my pocket. Don't free frame up. Call me Carter murder, say I was accessory. Thinking I was going down and was getting the best of me. Scott free, no plea. Off the head, Kurt T. We was young, we was dumb, may they rest in peace. Heavy drinking, drug dealing, just a young ass fool. With a pocket full of bread, I still safe for school. Up in the cool, about to set foot in the ride. Still tripping off the high from when I smoked that pride. I passed on the ride the same day my homeboy died. I supposed to been in that truck before I spared my life. My baby brother caught a 20 and he still ain't home. 18 long years, they done came and gone. So many times I done been protected, my nigga. Bullet squeezing overhead, it should've split my wig. Dropped the work, now I got a brand new hustle. No education, so I gotta work this muscle. Brainiac, I gotta get this dough. Hooked up with Pimp C, now I'm missing you, bro. To my nigga Jake Will in my big bro way. I hope that God let us all hang out one day. The back of the bus, I come from the bottom to barrel. Said that I was gonna make it, you can ask me a barrel. In the cheddar, getting high, or a hot time fly. All the dreams are getting paid, now I'm that guy. Trap star, rap star, I'm an underground king. From the streets to the stage, yeah, I do my thing. Baby mamas wanna know what I'm worth on the low. Bitch, I'm Trill to the core, that's all I gotta say, ho. In my eyes, I still got a long way to go. But the niggas in my hood say you done made it, bro. Picture me, counting out and broke. Bitch, I'm on like a motherfucking daily soap.
It's like you just succeed. 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 It's like you just succeed.
Nigga. Appreciate that. Real life experiences always be the best jams. Telling your story while teaching at the same damn time. Life wrote itself. I tried to write that rap for a long time. But I had to keep going through shit till that shit just flowed like, and that bitch just. And each one of my partners that heard that motherfucker, them niggas say, how in the fuck did you put the whole life in 3 minutes? In 3 minutes. Let me see. I go my nigga Daryl. Look what he say. I'm tripping right now to hear a jam and know every word spoke is true. I'm in the Jetta. I'm in the Jetta getting high. Boy, a high time fly. You can ask Lil Daryl. Nigga, do you know how blessed we are for me to be on this live in 2022? 2021. And my nigga Lil Daryl be right there. My nigga Lil Daryl be right there on the live while I'm saying this shit. Nigga, we are blessed. Because when we used to sit in that Jetta, when we sat in that Jetta, we didn't even know what we were doing. But I like that. I know what I'm doing now. Got another suit. Taylor Ray, appreciate it. But me and my nigga used to sit in that Jetta, nigga, masterminding. We used to sit in that Jetta, think tanking, trying to create ways, trying to create businesses. Me and this nigga ain't never waste no time on no bullshit. Me and this nigga sat in that fucking Jetta, that Volkswagen Jetta, when he came from the Navy. And we always thought how to make more money. But life experiences put that song together. And God good for me to have my brother in here, you know, letting y'all know it's A1 from day one. You know what I mean? It's A1 from day one. Straight up facts say, what's meant to happen is meant to happen. Once you surrender to life's plan, then everything falls in place. Man, that's admirable words. That's admirable words, man. The best songs come from the heart and that are true. The songs that I never wrote yet and never will is the war songs. The songs that I never wrote and never will is the battlefield songs. You know what I mean? See, a lot of niggas thought, oh, that nigga there, big friendly ass nigga, that nigga ain't. They don't know a nigga got a whole story that he never wrote. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that shit died right there on the battlefield. So wasn't no need for me to poke fun at nobody about wins or losses. So a lot of shit you never heard and you never will. But yeah, let me see. OG Bobby and Panic taught me that, and that's real. They don't know the light comes from the darkness. The nicest people was about to be whole monsters before they changed their life. Man, listen, you just said the truest shit ever. Nigga, I told a nigga the other day, I told my kinfolk the other day, I'm glad life took a turn for me, because I was afraid of who I would become. I was afraid of who I would become because I personally know that I got a chemical imbalance. I personally know mentally I got a chemical imbalance. You know what I mean? I got a dark side. We all do. And I don't want to tap into that. I want to be like this right here. I want to be myself and be like this right here. I don't want to be locked into the dark side. I don't want to be locked into the dark side, the destructive side, the violent side. I don't want to be locked into that. So I'm goofy, I'm silly, I'm friendly, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm compassionate, I'm loving, I'm caring. You know, I'm all that. But yeah, let me see. I was about to be a whole shit. Damn. On that note, straight up facts. Let me see. Life takes us in different directions and may bring us down, but we always got to fight and not give up. There's a bigger purpose. There's a bigger purpose and a bigger picture. That is very admirable words. Anybody else has any admirable shit to say before I sign off? I'd like to read it. I would like to read the encouragement of any more admiration and admirable words, positivity. We put that into the universe, and that's what comes back. It's great business. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Stay down even after you come up. Most definitely. Most definitely. Track my journey. Track my journey. I conducted myself the same way the whole journey. Stuck to my script the whole journey. I gave you the real me the whole journey. And still doing it. Love is opposite of hate. You can easily flip it the other way. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to do what it's going to do. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yo. Long live the pimp. and Mama West. Free Young Pimp. And salute to everybody who seen Young Pimp soup. Salute to everybody who go push that needle and make them band camp numbers rise. Salute to everybody who come visit me on this channel and chop good game with me and support me. God bless y'all. Y'all stay up. And hey, man, we gonna keep it moving, man. Be humble and spread positivity. We have the power to create positive change in this world. We can change the future. Much love, everybody. Light years away. I'm out.